Hello friends, welcome to the session on amplifiers. In this session, we'll be discussing about inverting amplifier using operational amplifier. In this session, we will see what we mean by inverting amplifier. We will see how to construct inverting amplifier using operational amplifier. We will obtain expression for closed loop gain of the inverting amplifier using operational amplifier. Friends, as you know that you are viewing this session on my YouTube channel Learn with Prakash Khanade, and do subscribe to the channel to see more videos on the subjects of electronics and computer science. So let us start the session with what we mean by inverting amplifier. As shown in this block diagram, inverting amplifier is an amplifier in which when some input voltage is applied, then at the output we will get the amplified output voltage. Observe that this amplifier will have a phase difference of 180 degrees between input voltage and output voltage. That is, when positive half cycle is applied to the input, then at the output we will get a negative half cycle. Friends, we know that operational amplifier is a versatile circuit and that can be used to build many applications. When we add some 2 or 3 external feedback components to the operational amplifier, then we can build many circuits by using operational amplifier. Inverting amplifier can also be built by using operational amplifier. Inverting amplifier is an amplifier of which input and output are out of phase with each other. That is, whenever we apply positive half cycle to the input, then at the output we will get a negative half cycle. Inverting amplifier of any desired gain can be easily built by using operational amplifier. This amplifier will have a high input impedance and low output impedance. This amplifier is very useful amplifier, and you will find that the inverting amplifier is most stable amplifier. This amplifier is also used in various oscillator circuits, because in oscillator circuit basically what we need is an amplifier. Inverting amplifier will also provide a total isolation of the signal source from the output. So now we will go for the discussion of inverting amplifier using operational amplifier. Suppose we have been provided a operational amplifier. We know that operational amplifier has two inputs, inverting input and non-inverting input. When we want to use operational amplifier as an inverting amplifier, then the non-inverting terminal of the operational amplifier must be grounded. The input voltage Vin is applied to the inverting input through the resistance Ra. A feedback resistance Rf is connected between output and inverting input. And suppose I1 is the current flowing through the resistance Ra and If is the current flowing through the resistance Rf. So it is a very simple circuit. Externally, we need to add only two resistances Ra and Rf as shown in this diagram. In inverting amplifier, the input voltage is to be applied to the inverting input through the resistance Ra. A feedback resistance Rf is being connected between the output and inverting input of the operational amplifier. Now we will suppose that the voltage that is being present at the inverting input is V minus, and the voltage that is being present at the non-inverting input is suppose V plus. If is the current that is flowing through the resistance Rf, and I1 is the current that is flowing through the resistance Ra as shown in this diagram. Now we know that when the input voltage is applied, operational amplifier will amplify this voltage, and some part of the output voltage is coupled back to the input, and this input is the inverting input. And therefore, you will find that this feedback is a negative feedback, and because of negative feedback, we can control the gain of the amplifier. You will find that the overall gain of the inverting amplifier will depend upon the resistances Rf and Ra. So the gain of the inverting amplifier can be adjusted by adjusting the values of resistance Rf and Ra. and observe that the gain of the inverting amplifier do not depend upon the open loop gain of the operational amplifier. Now we can go to obtain expression for the closed loop gain of the inverting amplifier. Now, whenever we analyze any operational amplifier circuit, then in three steps, it is possible for us to find the expression for the voltage gain. So in the first step, we will write the Kirchhoff's equation at non-inverting input of the operational amplifier. Now we know that the non-inverting input of the operational amplifier is connected to the ground, and therefore we can write the equation V plus is equal to 0. Similarly, we can write the Kirchhoff's equation at inverting input of the operational amplifier. At inverting input, there are two currents I1 and IF, and therefore we can write the Kirchhoff's equation I1 plus IF is equal to 0. Now in this equation, we can substitute the values of I1 and IF. Now we know that I1 is the current that is flowing through the resistance RA. One end of RA is connected to V in, other end of RA is connected to V minus, and therefore I1 can be written as V in minus V minus divided by RA. Similarly, the RF is connected between inverting input and output, and IF is the current that is flowing through RF. Therefore, at one end of RF there is output voltage VO, at other end of RF there is a inverting input voltage V minus, and therefore IF can be written as VO minus V minus divided by RF. Now in the third step, we know that in case of operational amplifier, the voltage at inverting input and the voltage at non-inverting input both are equal. That is V plus is equal to V minus. And we know that V plus is equal to 0, and therefore V minus is also equal to 0. So when we substitute the values of V plus is equal to 0 and V minus is equal to 0 in the above equation, then we will get the expression VO divided by V in is equal to minus RF divided by RA. And this is just nothing but the closed loop gain of the inverting amplifier. So the closed loop gain of the inverting amplifier can be written as VO divided by V in is equal to minus RF divided by RA. Observe that in this equation we are getting a negative sign, and this negative sign will indicate that the input voltage and output voltage are out of phase with each other. Also, you can easily observe that the closed loop gain of the inverting amplifier will depend upon the resistances RF and RA. So if you can adjust values of these resistances, then you can easily adjust the gain of the inverting amplifier. So by adjusting the resistances RF and RA, the gain of the inverting amplifier can be adjusted as per our own requirement. Say for example, if RF used in the circuit is of 10 kilo ohm and RA used in the circuit is of 1 kilo ohm, then the voltage gain of the inverting amplifier can be written as minus 10K divided by 1K, which is equal to minus 10. So thank you friends for viewing the session. Hopefully in this short session, you have understood the inverting amplifier and how to obtain the expression for the voltage gain for inverting amplifier. Thank you all for viewing the session. If you have any queries, then always you can ask the questions to me by writing the query to me. Thank you for viewing the session. Thank you all.